I just want to talk about something that has been on my mind. Let's talk about for a minute. Let's talk about the so-called justice. Okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't justice supposed to be something that everybody has to obey by? Isn't justice supposed to be something that everybody has to follow by? At least that's what we think. That's what we think. We think that justice is something that we have to follow by, but there's only one problem. Today in America, that don't happen anymore. Nobody follows by justice because there is no justice. There is no justice. None whatsoever. There may be justice in other cities, other counties. There may be justice in Pakistan and Iran and Afghanistan and wherever, in Vegas or Los Angeles or Denver, but there's no justice in Buffalo. No justice in the United States of America. And why? Because you got people that do crimes and they walk free. You see, I remember back in the 80s. Back in the 80s. Where if you did a crime then, you would be held accountable for it. And you would get time, you would get prison time. But now, that doesn't happen anymore. Now, you do a crime, it's get out of jail free. You don't go to jail. You're above the law. Everybody knows that. Being above, I'm going to show, so that's what it is being above the law. We don't have justice in America today. This country has come down to where everybody's going to be able to do what they want to do. Everybody's going to be able to commit any crime they want and not go to jail for it. Not go to prison for it. That's what's going to happen. That's what it seems like is happening. Because nobody, they don't care. What are you going to do? They don't give a shit. Justice used to be nobody got away with anything back then. Back then when America was strong and there was justice in the world, nobody got away with nothing. Now, look at Hillary. She's the biggest criminal going. And what's she doing? She's walking. She's still walking. And why? Because the people that were supposed to prosecute her never did. That's why in my last video, I asked President Trump to Get the people out of there, because we need a big change in Congress. We really do. We need some people that's going to listen to the American people. That's going to listen to what the American people are requesting them to do. We need a big change in Congress. Big change. Because these people that's in Congress now, they don't care. They don't care about the American people. They don't care what you have to tell them or what you think of America. They don't care. They're not going to do nothing for you. Why? Because your name is not Hillary Rodham Clinton, so they're not going to do anything for you. Because you're not a criminal. If you were a criminal, yes, they would work with you, but you're not a criminal. So they're not going to do nothing for you. You could beg Congress all you want to do stuff for you. You could beg them to fix immigration. You could beg them to fix this or fix that. You could beg them for anything you want to beg them for, but they're not going to do it for you because they don't care. They care about criminals. If you're not a criminal, they will not work with you. They will not work with you if you're not a criminal. Us American people are not criminals. They're not going to work with us. They're going to do what they want to do. They're good at lecturing people over the same questions for 8 hours straight instead of saying, okay, enough is enough. They're not going to do anything for you because you're not a criminal. Sarah Sanders can cry to Congress about this, cry to Congress about that, cry to Congress about this, but they're not going to do anything. You could cry all you want. They don't care. They have no intention on caring for American citizens. The only thing that the only thing that the House Committee cares about is their criminals. That's it. They don't care about what we have to say. They don't give a crap about what we have to say. And then that one video I saw of when Mr. What's his name? What's his face? Mr. Longnecker, I'm talking about Gowdy, was asking Stork asked Stork, how many people have you interviewed during the email investigation? And he said, oh, I can't answer that. You know what I would have done? I would have held Mr. Stork in contempt and said, now, you either answer the question or you get held in contempt. That's what I would have said. Why is it, they talk all kinds of crap, but when they go in front of, when they get in trouble and they have to testify for themselves. I can't answer this. I can't answer that. I can't answer this. I can't answer that. I can't answer this. I can't answer that. Answer the friggin' question already. So as I said before, you can cry, you can stomp your feet, you can have a fit, you could write to Congress 1,000 times to do something about a problem in the United States, but they're not going to do anything. Because they don't work for us. They work for criminals. Unless there's a change in Congress, unless they get somebody better, unless they get Congress members that are better and that listen to the American people, there's never going to be, they're not going to obey by what you tell them. They're not going to listen to you. We need a change. And come election day, I'm going to make that change because I'm going to vote for different congressional members and get those members that's in there now the hell out and get some new people in Congress. People that don't work for criminals. People that will work for the people, not for criminals. People that will uphold the law. These guys that's in Congress, they're not upholding the law. They're going against the law by not upholding the law. They're going against the law. Isn't it in the Constitution that you're supposed to uphold the law? Well, they don't do that. They go against the law. And it's not right. We need new congressional members. We need new people for the seats in Congress. We need new Congress members. New House Committee members. Because those ones in the House Committee are just horrible. They're a nightmare to watch. They are. They're a nightmare. A nightmare waiting to happen. And when they said that they were prosecutors, I think that's all a bunch of lies. They're lying to you. They're not prosecutors. They're not prosecutors. They just tell you that because they want you to shut up about the email scandals. They bribe you by telling you that they're prosecutors, thinking that something's going to get done with Hillary, but yet nothing gets done. Or something's going to get done to make this country go straight, but yet nothing gets done. So which way do you want this country to go? Do you want it to go to a bunch of Democrats who don't give a damn about American people? Or do you want it to go to where you want public officials in there, government officials that will uphold the law and bring justice to America? Is that what you want, or do you want somebody that just don't care? Because if you want somebody that upholds the law, then get those congressional House Committee Congress people the hell out of office and get somebody in there better, because they're not doing their job. We elected them for one reason. We elected them to do their job, but they're not doing their job. So now you tell me, which way do you want your country to go? Do you want a bunch of Democrats that don't care to run Congress? Or do you want somebody that listens to the people to run Congress? You decide and let me know.